Alright, so essentially how blend shapes work is, it's telling when this attribute is turned on, it will trigger a blend shape. So you're applying these facial expressions to your mesh. So first I'm going to go over the blend shapes I usually do. I break it down between the eyebrow, the eyelid, the mouth, and the emotions. So for the eyebrow, I got brow up for left and right, brow down for left and right, mid brow up, left and right, left squeeze, left brow curl, right brow curl, left mid brow down, right mid brow down. Eyelid, eyes closed, left and right, eye wide, left and right, L squint, left and right. Mouth, I got O and U, VWF, TSD, BMP, EA, left sneer, right sneer, upper lip up, lower lip down, upper lip curl, lower lip curl. Then for emotions, happy, sad, mad, annoyed, pain/hurt, bored, suspicious, surprised, and terrified. And if there's any you want to add or ones you want to mix and match or what have you, you can do that as well. So now we're going to go into adding the attributes themselves. So I'm going to start with, I guess, my eyebrow up here. Make sure your drop down menu here is set to rigging. And go to modify, add attributes. So in long name, you'll type the name of your attributes. So we're going to start with left brow up. So I'll just put L underscore brow underscore up. Make sure your data type is set to float. And for your minimum, it'll be 0, and your maximum will be 1. Just so we have the sort of off-on effect, 0 to 1. We're going to do the same for the rest of them. So right brow up, 0, 1, add. We're all set. Okay, so while you were on pause there, I added the rest of the attributes, and now let's go into the channel box. So all we need for attributes is the ones we just added. So these ones that are automatically there, we can just get rid of them. So highlight over them, and then right click, and lock and hide selected. And then just do that to the rest of your controls here. Alright, so I think I might just do 1 or 2 blend shapes from each control. Okay, so I'm just going to grab the head/body and the eyebrows. And that's all I really want for the eyebrow. 6 copies of this, so I'm going to hit W, Control D to duplicate. And it doesn't really matter where you put her. So I'm just going to bring it up. The first blend shape, brow up. When you're going to move blend shapes, you have to be in component mode. The only way you can manipulate it and that it will read through is if you're moving vertices, edges, faces, what have you. If I just move it like this and say that's my blend shape, it won't move at all. It'll stay registered in the same place. You gotta move it by its vertices. So I grab the vertices. Now if I move it up like that, it will read. See, my little axis is slightly off there. I'm going to hold down D and just kind of tilt it so it's more going upwards. And I'm just going to, there's the hairline. I always try to exaggerate as much as I can. That's good enough in my opinion. Alright, gonna do the same one over here. Alright, so to attach the blend shape, I'm gonna start with right over here. The character's right. I'm going to click on it, and then click on the corresponding one on the character itself. Hold down Shift, and then go to Deform, Blend Shape, and that Control Z. I forgot something important. You gotta name these, or life will get difficult. Okay, so this is left brow up. Left. Left brow up. Right brow up. Alright, now I'm going to go and attach them. Okay, so this eyebrow. The main eyebrow. On the same side. Deform, blend shape. Okay, so if we go into our channel box here, scroll down. So the first blend shape before I forgot to name it, so we just ignore that one. Okay, second blend shape. Can name this too if you like to make things easier. Just call it brow up. Usually I'll make them all at once and then there will be a big list here. But I'm just doing one at a time for time's sake. So if I turn this on, it will turn the blend shape on. Now how do you connect it to the attribute? So go to your drop down menu and change it from rigging to animation, and then go to key, set driven key, set. So we're going to load our eyebrow control to our driver. So the driver is what control it's coming from, and the driven is the blend shape. So we go to the piece of geometry we made the blend shape on, which in this case was the right eyebrow. So we're going to grab the right eyebrow. Then we go to our channel box, scroll down, find the blend shape, which is right here, and load it into driver. And then it's on brow up. And here it is right here, right brow up. So we're attaching the right brow up on our driver to the right brow up on our driven. Okay, so first we need to key it on 0, or if you're thinking about the light switch, on off. So we gotta make sure that it's on 0 to begin with, which it should be, but it's always good to double check. And it is. It's right brow up. We highlight this, and then we highlight the same thing on driven, and then we hit key. And now we need to turn the switch on, essentially. So first go to the controller, the eyebrow control, and here's the attribute that we're working with, the right brow up, and we're going to turn that from 0 to 1. And then we're going to highlight the piece of geometry and go into the blend shape through your channel box, brow up, and then we're going to turn that to 1, and that will move the eyebrow up like we did up here. It will activate that blend shape, and now we need to key that on. So highlight the attribute up here in driver, and then in driven, the blend shape. So you hit key. Now I'm just going to close that for now and go into the control here, turn that off, and now we got function and eyebrow. Now I'm going to quickly go and do the same thing to the other side. Scroll up here, grab the left eyebrow. Now we need to go back to rigging, drop down, deformer, blend shape, animation, key, set driven key, set, eyebrow control, driver, left eyebrow, channel box, blend shape 3, which is the one I just made, low driven, left brow up, key on 0, and then switch on the control as well as the blend shape, and key again. We're able to raise both brows. And continue doing that for all of the eyebrows. So first, before you go and make the blend shapes and make like a shit ton of blend shapes, you will do like all the eyebrows here. And then you would select them all and hit blend shape. Like after you're done making them, for example, you go to one side, and say just focus on the left, say. You'd hold down all your left brows after you made all the blend shapes. And then you'll click on the left brow down here, hit blend shape, then do the same for the right one, then go to your channel box and name them, left brow, right brow, what have you. So now let's move on to a different controller. And also, when you're done all of the blend shapes, some people will delete these when they're done. It's important not to delete them because, like, especially with older versions of Maya, I'm using 2018. Sometimes, for no bloody reason, they'll just up and disappear on you and you have to remake all the blend shapes and it's just a pain. But if you have them there, then you'll never have to remake them again. Like, if worse comes to worse, you'll just have to reconnect them. So you can just take these and hit Ctrl H and hide them when you're done. Alright, so next is the eyelid.
I'm so tired, dream of being fired. Ay, look what I became. Ay, every day's the same. Feel so basic, see the same old faces. Ay, I know that's just life. Ay, but I'm dying inside. In a daze and not a shape. Wishing we could just escape. Wishing we could just escape. Yeah, but when we out all night, do that shit we like. We living for that. We living for that. Yeah, when our song comes on and the fruits are gone, we living for that. We living for that. Yeah. Wonder where my hopes went. Fucking disappointment. Ay, on a default track. Ay, never got them back. Save the bad for later. Cause I made a paper. Ay, didn't turn out right. Ay, we don't care tonight. In a daze and not a shape. Wishing we could just escape. Wishing we could just escape. Yeah, but when we out all night, do the shit we like. We living for that. We living for that. Yeah, when our song comes on and the fruits are gone, we living for that. We living for that. Yeah.